Ladies and gents, it's that time of the morning. 6:22 a.m. November, if I'm not mistaken, 5th, 2016. My apologies on the lateness of this podcast, but it's been week 23, sessions 109 and 113 of the Business Money Leaders, aka the Wilson. So, ladies and gents, we about to get right to it, because we got to do it. I'm your host, Chinchilla Q, and you'll listen to a preview of one of my instrumentals. Other than that, let's go. So, ladies and gents, on Monday, October 31st, 2016, which was Halloween, also known as Blessed Mondays for the Business Money Leaders podcast, I say you're not offensible. You will not live forever on earth either. You must not let life pass you by. Focus on God and He will guide your life. What does that mean? That means, for those of you that think that you're going to live to you 80 or 70 or the Lord wills 100 or something like that, you're not offensible. Lord got your number. Lord knows when you're still going to be here, when you're not going to be here, when you're born, and when you're going to die. So what you have to do, ladies and gents, is for the time that He gives you, use it productively. And at the same time, use it for God's will, not for your own. So you use it for your own, you have more problems. So you use it for God's will, things fall together very good. So most definitely, you're not offensible because you're human. Some folks think, I'm going to have immortality, I'm going to live forever. You're going to live forever when you die. Let me explain that. You can pass on to the afterlife, two places, heaven or hell. Will you be judged by the Creator Himself? He already had your destination for you. That's how you're living here on this earth. So if you ain't living for God, then trust me, He has your number. The thing is, you be going to heaven, or you be going to the other place that you just happen to go to. And if you say you want to go to the other place, then you really need to read your Bible, if you hadn't read the Bible. Other place is not where you want to go to. But it's like you be offensible in the spiritual world. Not quite. Because which is the spiritual world, you're more, in a way, kind of like human. But you in a whole different territory where the monsters that seems fake out here in the real world is real in the spiritual realm. So that right there is something that is not to be played with. So once again, you're not invincible. If you think you are, you're not. I just want to let you guys know that. So November 1st, welcome to November, ladies and gents. The fun month of Thanksgiving and my birthday in a couple of weeks. Late November. But nevertheless, a blessed, glorious time. November 1st, 2016, on the grind Tuesdays. I said, it's the first of a new month and you are blessed to see it. Be grateful for there are those that didn't make it at midnight to see another month here on earth. Be humble, stay grateful. Reason why I say that, because something that happened this week. Great relatives of mine passed on and whatnot. Sad time right now for the family. It's passed away during Halloween, things of that nature. One of my uncles. And cool cat. He had some demons that he was fighting. At the same time, still lovable, still loved by many. And why I made that post because like I said, it's a new month. There are folks in the hospital or in a situation where folks is not able to see another day. So always be blessed, and just be always grateful to see another day, another month. And that's the reason why I try not to stress. I know you guys should be stressed about bills and all this and food and things of that nature. All that's going to pass on, and so I have better days coming. Lord got you and a whole lot of stuff if you actually talk to Him and ask Him. you work different ways so you can't even explain. And at the same time, just know that life is very fragile. You have a number, and the Lord has for you. So, once again, you're not invincible. But in truth, reality, though, if you're hearing this podcast, you know that you are greatly blessed to see another day, and blessed also hear this podcast. Let's continue on. So, November 2nd, 2016, Motivational Wednesdays, to say your talents and your gifts. Stop wasting your time living somebody else's nightmares instead of working on your dreams. Normally when I see some type of post like this, you always see the post in the opposite side. Stop working on somebody else's dreams and work on yours. I said stop working on somebody else's nightmares because the person that you're working for, low key, they don't even own the business. They just manager or supervisor. No offense to anybody who's up in that position. But just remember, you're not your own business owner. So, it's kind of sketchy. And no offense, like, it's kind of sad too. But at the same time, it's like you just working under somebody else. And you're working on a nightmare because you got your other workers who supposedly are some managers or supervisors are below me or whatever, who just really don't care when it comes to your job. And you got folks ahead. I work at Elliott, so some folks like, oh man, you be around the aircraft and stuff like that. Because it's a government job, so some folks can't get into that type of field. But I will tell you, at the 4 years that I've been there, I've seen the good and I've seen the bad. To the point where I'm working my own business on the side, like this podcast and the music, and working on that game for Vegas and other things too. So, I'm getting my grind on. And at the same time too, ladies and gents, it's just also for the fact that, I'm trying to be my own. I don't like this is the word boss, so I'm trying to have my own business or whatever. And at the same time, it's for the fact too that if you are a business owner or try to create your own business, yes, it's tough. If you had a job that you don't like and you work somebody else's nightmare, I'll tell you right now, that's the tough part about it. You be an entrepreneur. The thing is, you continue to push through. You don't worry about it. Because once you push through, you'll be straight. So when you push through, and things will truly get better. You just gotta make it work out. You just gotta continue to grind, continue to fight back, continue to push through. Make your challenge and your dreams happen. Don't let them go to waste. Trust me. The track you heard earlier in the background podcast is something I created earlier this week for 2 more instrumental albums I'm about to put out this month and whatnot. And it's an older track you guys hear right now. But yeah, so I'm like, let me go ahead and push out 2 more instrumental albums. I just put them for streaming. As opposed to folks buying the albums, and folks can actually hear how the story of my instrumental series has started. So it's some new tracks anyways, I have to make a new whatever. But that's like the case as to doing that, just pushing the talents. Even when I do these podcasts, it's just a talent. Because not many people can actually do these type of posts like I'm doing daily, and then do a podcast if I'm doing on Friday, do on Saturday, and still uploading, still promoting things of that nature. Which is a little bit tough, because I'm doing it by myself. But at the same time, not that many people could do it like that. So you just have to continue to fight it, continue to push through, continue to strive for the greatness and just continue to pop it off. So with that though, it's like, okay, just continue to push through. Ain't nothing hard with it. Just gotta do it. But don't waste your talents for somebody else's nightmare. So continue working on your own dreams, continue to work on what you need to work on for you and your family. So when you do that, things will be so much better. And you don't have to be dealing with the BS of anybody else. So yeah, let's continue. So on November 3rd, 2016, Days of Services, I said the Lord works in mysterious ways that you can't even explain or imagine. Think about it. What great things has he done for you? For if you're reading this and know you're blessed to see another day. This goes back to the one I said about Tuesday. About how the Lord works in mysterious ways. It goes back to what I said a couple minutes ago too. Don't mind and trust yourself, yo. Your boy's going to work right now. So you guys hear the authenticity. Well, you guys hearing the realness of the podcast. But yeah. So to piggyback on what I said earlier and things of that nature, yes, the Lord works in mysterious ways that you cannot explain. Even if you only have about 66 cents in your account, you ask the Lord to hold on to that, and it comes out of your account, and get your paychecks, allow your paycheck go through, and no negative balances come out of your account. I'm telling you right now, that's a blessing right there for real. So truly, ladies and gents, the Lord works in mysterious ways. You just gotta believe and trust Him. You gotta have a strong foundation relationship with Him. Of course, you're gonna mess up in your walk. For those of you Christians, will mess up in your walk. Nobody ain't perfect. I'm not even perfect, and I mess up daily. So, but you gotta make sure you talk to the Father. Because He's the one that guides the direction of life. He's the one that actually dictates what you're gonna do. He's the one that actually bless you if you're an entrepreneur with money that you're now making for your own business. So don't get the game twisted. The Lord does work. The thing is, what are you doing for Him? That's the question for today. So we're about to play one more track, and I'm about to we'll play this one. We'll bring it to Cali a little bit for those of you who don't know. I'm South Central Cali, yep. One of my other instrumentals from one of my other albums. But yeah. So ladies and gents, we're about to get to the last of the last. That is November 4th, 2016. Boss said it's Fridays. I said stop complaining about the situations. Instead, work on them so they could get better. Stop complaining. Stop saying, oh, woe is me. Or stop saying, oh, why isn't this working? Or stop saying, oh, man, I can't get things to work. And blah, 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 blah. Man, shut your mouth up all the damn complaining. Stop complaining. I hear enough of that crap in my job. Do you want to hear somebody else's problems? Because they're complaining about other things. It's not worth it. When you complain, you toss the negative things into the air, and when you're around people that be complaining all the things on, trust me, you may love that person, as a friend or a brother or sister, but at the same time, you gotta get away from them. I'll be honest, in my job, because I clean aircrafts, we have crews. So our crew been split up, we don't have a lead, whatever. Which is good. I like it because I like working with other crews. I like be around different energy that's more uplifting. Even the person's like blah blah blah, this and this and this, complaining about some other stuff, I tune them out. It's just the energy of the other person that actually, keeps it real and happy and things of that nature that I like. Why? Because if everybody's happy, it's gonna be a happy day. If I'm around complaining and sleeping behind, keep it from people, then that's where I'll be like, what? I gotta slip from y'all because y'all just on a complaining tip, and also I'm in. It's like I got enough problems of my own to deal with to be hearing the complaining. So I'm gonna say you guys right now, stop complaining about your situations. If your situation, I'm gonna say right now, your situation ain't worse than somebody else. Somebody else got a harder situation than you do. So this is my solution. Talk to God and have an action to help you work it through out whatever situation it is. I'm telling you, you do that, you're gonna start seeing a big change. You're gonna start feeling more peace. If you don't talk to God about it, you're gonna continue to complain, continue to worry about some bull crap, and that stuff's gonna change. Simple as that. So you just, ladies and gents, just have to stop complaining. Especially if you are an adult. I'm gonna say right now, if you up in your teens, you should stop complaining when you up in your teens, or probably like early, not even your early 20s. If you're in your early 20s going up, you don't need to be complaining about nothing. You need to be working out the situation so you're up there. Period. And especially if you're 35 and above, you really should not be complaining, because when you are complaining, that's when you really look like a damn fool and you still look like a little kid. And if you're 40 or 50 or 60 going up and complaining about some stupid stuff, and I know some old folks that be doing that means you haven't matured enough, period. That means you still in the childlike mindset and had it grown up. So get grown